Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and we are in the midst of Meatball Subs week here on 5 Minute Eats, and today we have possibly the most recognizable one of the bunch. This is the Subway Meatball Marinara. The Meatball Marinara sandwich is drenched in irresistible marinara sauce, sprinkled with Parmesan cheese, topped with whatever you want, no judgment, and perfectly toasted just for you. So we got this just the basic. So it has white bread, it's got the meatballs, the sauce, and it looks like they put white cheese. I don't know what kind of white cheese.
I think it was provolone.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it does have a lot of cheese on it. This is one of the cheesiest
And
ones.
they put the Parmesan
sprinkle
on it, yeah.
Perfect. So this is a 12-inch one, and this was $7.59, which does make it our cheapest one of the week by a little.
Which is really interesting because you would think Subway for a footlong would be a lot more money, right? Because I believe the Quiznos was 8-inch.
Yeah,
And
Quiznos was 8-inch, and that was $8.25.
So here's the thing. With Subway, you can't order it online. You actually have to go in store, which is really good. Because if you've seen our Wich video, you know, holy cow, man, that was pretty bad. But this one, this almost had the same fate. The lady just threw some meatballs on it and some cheese. And I'm looking at this thing going, back the up, lady. Put some sauce on there. So she did. And this is something that I'm learning about sub sandwiches. Don't do it online. You gotta watch them. You gotta micromanage, because otherwise they're gonna F this up, man.
Which I would just like to say they should not, because you should be making everybody's food like with the same amount of love as you would, or perhaps fear as you would, if someone was there breathing down your neck.
Look, it's a meatball freaking sandwich. It's gotta have sauce on it, man.
Yes.
It's gotta be a little messy. It's a meatball sandwich, right? Guys are gonna buy this, not really girls, and guys go into it knowing it's gonna be a messy thing, but we love it. And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
And this has 8 meatballs on it, FYI. Let's try this out. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up out again, thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. This one is your basic meatball sandwich. I haven't had this in like years. I think it's been like maybe 3 or 4 years. And it's, compared to the others, man, so far we've had, it's a pretty good meatball sandwich. Is it the best? No. I like the fact that there's the provolone. I like the Parmesan crumbles. I like the sauce. I like that there's plenty on it. I'm glad I micromanaged that lady. The bread is all right, but it's soft, which is good because I don't really like my sub sandwiches toasted. The meatball is okay. I felt like this meatball was actually saltier than the others, but in this one I did notice the spices. Overall, thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. For me, this one is going to be a thumbs up, unenthusiastically thumbs up. I like this all right. I could see myself having it again because I don't particularly love Subway sandwiches. I don't know. I've just never found one that I am like overjoyed about. I would much rather have like a Jersey Mike's or something. So of all of the Subway sandwiches, this would probably be the only one that I would actually like be like, okay, yeah, I could have that. I do love the amount of sauce on it, which kudos to you for micromanaging, but they should just give you more sauce from the get-go. You shouldn't have to micromanage that. The cheese, though, was the real superstar here because there was so much of it. Because some of the others have been lacking, you know, like enough cheese. This was just drenched in cheese, which was perfect. The meatballs were just okay. They're better than some. Not the best meatball that I've had. To me, I felt like it was kind of just salty in a good way, like it gave it flavor.
I was actually shocked how salty it is.
Yes, and I liked that because it actually had more flavor than the other meatballs that we've had so far.
I didn't really like that.
Well, you know, I liked that it had something going on, but I felt like it was kind of just like seasoned with salt and pepper. Like it didn't really seem like it had a whole bunch of like Italian seasonings in there. It was a very basic seasoning. So I feel like they could have done better on that. One thing that I really disliked is the bun to ball ratio here, because this is like a foot long. So they're putting 8 meatballs on here and they're in a single line, whereas the others also have 8 meatballs, but they're kind of like, you know, kind of staggered next to each other. So you get more meat per bun ratio in each bite, whereas this one, all of the meatballs are like in the backbone of it. So all of this like first half of the bun is all just bread. So it's like, that was kind of like, the ratio was off. I think that they should rethink either how many meatballs they put on here, or maybe cut them in half so that way they can be more spread throughout evenly. Because again, I don't particularly love the sub bread at Subway. It's just okay. It's not anything special. It's just plain old bread. Whereas I think the Quiznos bread was a lot better, but this is a decent sub sandwich, especially compared to Wich.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.